Brian Sanchez. I don't know if you want me to say this with what we're going to talk about, but Brian is a personal trainer at Fitness for 10 in Carson City, Nevada. And I just wanted to have you on and talk a little bit about. I'm a little bit confused, Brian, because I have a friend that I've known since seventh grade, and she's going to this prestigious university and she's taking a nutrition class. And the formula that they're telling her, the protein that she needs is zero point 0.8 grams per kilogram, not pound of body weight. So that would put me at 40 grams of protein. What do you think about that?
That's really funny. Um, uh, you know, I'm not so sure that they're wrong because if it's me, I'd be worried about getting too strong and being too healthy. I wouldn't want to be able to like necessarily always be able to repair my own injuries. I really would want to probably see the doctor a lot and have a lot of intestinal issues going on. So that 40 might really get you to that kind of level of life.
I kind of understand what you're saying because you could actually lose weight by being scrawny and malnourished. I mean, heck, you could, you could take some pounds off by totally diminishing your amino acid pool where there's nothing there because the amino acids do make your enzymes, they do everything in your body. So you could totally diminish that, and that could be an effective diet, don't you think?
If you're going to do that, though, what I would recommend is going to these old school tobacco stores and finding yourself some unfiltered Pall Malls. It'll be really important to substitute protein for an unfiltered Pall Mall and make sure you breathe in deeply as you smoke the cigarette. Because what this is going to do is it'll be a nice, good quality crippling effect that will supplement the degradation of your body, and I think you might be going somewhere with that. You might even find some other interesting things you could gobble down if you really thought about it.
Well, that could be good advice. So I'm going to read something. My friend, longtime friend, sent me this. This is from this university. And you'd probably be shocked if I told you which one it is. I won't. But I'm going to read what she sent me and what this says. So, a couple things for the introduction for this course is let's see. The case needs to be made to consumers that eating insects is not only good for their health, it's good for the planet. So, I wish they would have gone a little deeper in that because I'm confused about how many bugs I should eat.
This is an important topic, and I get most of my bug information from my brother Louie and his best friend Sticky. Here's the key: you don't want to shake Sticky's hands because it gets nasty. But what Louie probably would suggest at this given point is that you would probably have to measure the weight, size, and diameter of that bug. If you do this, you might be able to, like maybe the leg of a cricket could probably hold about 0.0008 grams of protein, which is important. Or if you get a beetle, you might want to look for a beetle that's a little bit juicier. I would probably recommend about a 4 or 5 pound beetle because if you want to hit that 40 grams of protein, I'm sure it has at least 10 grams in it, and maybe gobble on that for a while. And
That's
if you're
big.
feeling lonely, then you invite Sticky over because I'm sure because he's kind of unclean. He's probably got a few things crawling around on him. And if you act like maybe like a primitive animal, you can pick through his hair and you can might find some delicate little bugs. And I bet you could get a fistful and you could probably get about 15, 20 grams of protein out of that.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was a really big bug, but come on. If I come to you, I need some serious help. I mean, so quit messing with me, dude. I mean, how much protein do you think is an average bug? I mean, if we estimate high, would you say a half a gram of protein is in a bug?
Maybe. Uh,
Okay, so let's just say a half a gram of protein is in a bug. So for me to get that minimum amount of protein for now, this is to get all those health benefits that we discussed, right? So the health benefits of, you know, diminishing away. Um, for me to get up to 40, would it be safe to say that I could eat 80 bugs? And if I ate 80 bugs, I'm in that sweet spot, 40 grams of protein.
Boy, I bet you if you ate 80 bugs a day, you'd be shredded. The problem you would have would be dehydration because you most likely would throw up a lot. So you're really going to have to be all over your water sources. And you know what happens when you got to drink all that water, you got to pee a lot. So you really kind of got to watch it, I think, with the overload of bugs. But yeah, you might be able to hit that top 40 mark that you want.
All right, well, all right, everybody. Obviously, we're being really stupid here, and we don't want anybody to take us seriously.
Don't
But
listen to us.
no, we're we're being stupid. So please don't think we're being serious. Don't go out in your backyard looking for bugs. But our spoof is on there is places with a straight face telling you that this is good for your health. And by the way, before we go, one of the last things they said is the best place to get vitamin D. You know where it is? Fortified orange juice. Well, that's where you get your vitamin D. This is what some of our medical professionals and health professionals are learning in our universities. So take it with a grain of salt. We're passionate about this. I don't eat bugs. Brian, I don't think you eat bugs. Do you eat bugs?
I don't. But what I'm going to tell you is make sure you stay tuned with what we're going to say because we're going to have some really serious conversations where we want to help you out on there are all kinds of alternative protein sources out there. We want to talk about how much, when, what kinds, how to blend, what these sources need to help you out. You do need protein, but we're just messing with it because I think we're a little surprised that people are really taking that serious.
That's right. And so we'll be back with a couple serious videos and interviews on protein and so on. So thanks for listening to our goof, and we will see you soon. We'll be back very shortly with a couple more videos.